Hi, I'm going to show you how to get the weight values from a linear blend skinning bind in Maya out of the application and into a file so you can use them for your own program. So to do this you need Maya, and you need a mesh, and you need a skeleton. If you have a mesh and a skeleton already bound, you can open that scene, otherwise you'll need to bind it yourself. So I'm just going to pick an OBJ file. I'm hitting 5 to turn the shaded display on. And then I'm going to import the skeleton that I created for this guy using the joint tool. You can see that with the X-ray joints option turned on. Right now they're not bound to each other, so I'm going to hit Control Shift and A to select both the mesh and the skeleton. Then I'll make sure I have animation selected in the drop-down menu here. Then go to the skin menu, go to bind skin and smooth bind. I like hitting the options button to make sure my max influences are 4 and I'm using classic linear skinning. So I'll hit bind, and looks like it's bound, and now we can run the scripts to save the computed weight values for each vertex out to a file. So let me clear my input here. There are 3 scripts to load before you can run this. libskin is the first one, followed by libstring, and then finally comet save weights. So once all 3 are loaded in the script editor, you can type comet save weights and hit execute, and it'll bring up this new dialog here. The first thing you need to do is pick the skin cluster that you want to work with. So click on your mesh and then click the 3 little arrows there. Then select a file name for this to get saved to. Note the file type down here is Maya ASCII, but it is not a valid Maya ASCII file. So if you try to load the file that gets created here in Maya, you'll get an error message. You can prune the weights to decimal places if you like, but I just like leaving it the way they are. And then hit save weights. You'll get this message over here that says you must select 1 or more points or vertices to save. So to do this, right click on your mesh, go to vertex, and then Control Shift A again to select all of the vertices. Now when you hit save weights, it should block the interface while it's working, and then you'll get a message saying that the weights have been saved to the file. There we go. So if I open up that file in a text editor, the format's pretty easy. If you want to parse it, you'll get a weight section where each component has a mesh vertex with the world position, and then a list of the influences. So the right arm elbow has a weight of 0.47, followed by the right arm wrist, 0.49, right arm thumb, 0.03, right arm index 1, 0.002. So that info is there for all of the vertices, and at the very bottom of the file there's a section that lists the joints that are used. This doesn't contain the joint hierarchy or info or positions or anything like that, but ideally you'd have that saved in a separate file. And that's it.